First off, we have Interwebs, the Galvantula, rocking the Assault Vest with Unhurt. It needs to be male, because why the heck not? Yep, and we're going here with enough speed to outspeed Adamant, max speed, Darmanitan. With this HP investment and this spread, we are able to live a +2 and +4 Leaf Storm from a superior back-to-back and kill the Bug Buzz. Hidden Power, we are also rocking Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Hidden Power Ground. Volt Switch is because his entire team, if I recall correctly, does not have a ground type, so you're able to Volt Switch freely on a lot of things. Particularly if we can find out that the Darmanitan isn't scarfed, we will easily be able to Volt Switch on that and get into our Regirock and punish the fact that he's trying to go for some attacks. If he goes for a U-turn, so be it. We resist that, or we don't resist that, but we're going to tank it like a champ. If he goes into something like Heracross, we can pretty much predict that it's scarfed, go out into our Nidoking and finish it off with our own Scarfed Flamethrower, which I believe we actually outspeed naturally. So which you will see in a second. He goes into, yeah, this Pokemon is, and we're running Hidden Power Ground to predict a Darmanitan switch in or a Heliolisk switch in. There's really no switch-ins he has for Galvantula, because Bug Buzz hits everything on his team, barring Heracross and Darmanitan, and Doublade Thunderbolt hits everything on his team, barring Superior Venusaur, which are hit by Bug Buzz. Hidden Power Ground hits Doublade, Darmanitan, and Heliolisk. So literally this coverage allows us to hit his entire roster for at least neutral, if not super effective damage. And the Assault Vest gives us the extra bulk we need to live. Hits from the Superior right here. Yeah, the Superior. So that is why we're running this set. Our next set is our Bones, the Alolan Marowak. Let's get into the Thick Club and the Lightning Rod. This pretty much allows, we're running Shadow Bone, Boomerang, Flare Blitz, and Thunder Punch, Adamant Max Attack with this particular spread, which allows us to live a Shadow Ball from a Modest Reuniclus and kill it off with a Shadow Bone. But we're not gonna, obviously we're not gonna switch in on it. We'll pivot around it and probably just go into our Auto, which you will see why in a second. Now, we ran this spread because Shadow Bone hits the Reuniclus super effectively. Also hits Doublade super effectively. It is immune. Heliolisk is immune, but we do have an answer for that in Flare Blitz and Boomerang. Suicune, it's really close to 2 KOing Suicune with Thunder Punch, and if he's not, we may have a chance to live a Scald. I'm not sure, actually. I kind of want to check that, but at the same time, I really don't. If he's not invested, I think it's a roll to live a Scald from Suicune. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and check that now, because I'm going to go crazy if I don't remember this. So I'm going to pull up my calc real fast. You guys probably won't see it, because it's going to pop up on the right over here for me. Marowak, oh, I haven't actually put in my set into Showdown. Let's do that now. Yeah, so we're going to go back to Chrome here and import. Okay, now let's go to Marowak, our bone set, against a defensive Suicune. Roarcoon. Let's actually go with a no use up. That's Calm Mind Protect. What in the world are these ridiculous sets? I just want to go with the dang your stereotypical. Let's see if we can go with 4 special attack just to see. Okay, Scald does max 69% to us, and Thunder Punch is a roll to a KO actually. So if we can predict the Suicune to come in after rocks damage, it will die to Thunder Punches, I believe. Stealth rocks damage. that set. I forgot how bulky I have a little Marowak, but I'm still not gonna stay in on the Scald, obviously. Now, our next mon is our Mercury. The Regirock is making his final debut. You will see we have our switches, or we have some swaps coming, and I'll make a video about that coming up. Let me tell my opponent that I'm actually recording this prep because as soon as I'm done, we're battling. Okay, so this is. I looked at my team right now. I was like, I don't really have. Obviously, I was prepping this entire team just as I went. I'm trying to kind of give you guys a feel for how I prep this, so that you guys won't have to. Kind of give you guys a feel for the process I went through for building this. I had these two sets pretty much set as soon as I decided to go, but and this is a third set that I knew I had to bring, is my physically defensive Regirock. Once again, coming with Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Earthquake, and Stone Edge, with a max defense spread period, because we needed an easy switch into Darmanitan. Even a banded adamant max attack Darmanitan cannot do a KOs with Earthquake, especially after leftovers. And we one shot with Stone Edge, and we also, it's a roll, but I think we OHKO with Earthquake too, so that's fun. We set up our rocks on it. We can click Stone Edge the next turn. We're bringing Earthquake because I don't want Doublade to get a free switch in. Because if all we pack is Stone Edge, Doublade gets a free switch. Also don't want Helios getting a free switch in either. Or Mr. Quillfish, really. Like, literally his team can't switch in easily on this. Like, yeah, there's a couple things like Suicune and Reuniclus that won't take a huge chunk of damage, but they're not going to appreciate the chip damage, especially if I can get the chip damage on Suicune. Then I can come in and revenge it with interwebs over here. So that's our Mercury set. Pretty straightforward, but it works for what I need it for. Our next set is actually we're bringing John Bon Jovi again this week, and I'm very happy that we're bringing this mon because it's our dedicated. It's kind of a pivot this week. We're kind of using it to pivot around Suicune a little bit. We'll also use it to pivot around things like Heliolisk. It's a specially defensive set with knockoff Wish, Heal Bell, and Toxic. Toxic is so that if he decides for some reason to try to bring in Suicune and try to treat this as setup fodder, it's not gonna happen. We can pass off a Wish. We can Toxic the Suicune, which is what I really want. That's like this thing's mission is to Toxic the crap out of everything, because he only has 2 switch-ins to Toxic, or 3 really, with Doublade, Venusaur, and Quillfish. Everything else does not want to get Toxic. And my thing is, if he brings an Assault, the biggest issue so far for my team is an Assault Vest or Uniclus. But if he brings Assault Vest, he can't bring Recover, meaning he'll have to bring Regenerator, meaning I can Toxic it. So that's all I'm saying. That would be really, like, and obviously we're running Regenerator on this auto so we can get free switches in and out. Heal Bell is so that we can heal up our team, pass a Wish off, and get out. Knockoff is to get rid of items on things like Doublade, because Doublade could be a free switch if I'm not packing Knockoff. Heracross if we knock off a Scarf, or Darmanitan if we knock off a Scarf, or Superior if we knock off anything. Literally, Knockoff is just perfect for this team to knock off, because like it cripples so much of his team, particularly if we knock a Life Orb off of Darmanitan, or a Scarf off Darmanitan. Leftovers off Suicune would be perfect, because that makes it whittling it down so much easier. If he's a Crocoon, we actually can kind of wall it with this thing, with a combination of a Wish Pass into interwebs and just start spamming Thunderbolt, because like I said, nothing on his team is immune to electric, so that's always good for us. Now, yeah, this thing's role is just to keep my team healthy and to whittle down things and knock off items. Our next Pokemon is another dedicated answer to a Suicune that has setup. I believe with this investment we outspeed a non-invested Suicune, as well as at +2 we outspeed a Scarfed Darmanitan, I want to say. I believe we outspeed any variant of a Scarfed Darmanitan at +2, which is really good. because we kind of need this. Because with the spread we're running, we can still live a scald. I believe we live a scald, a couple scalds from Suicune. We can fire back Thunderbolts. If he brings in Suicune on me, I can almost guarantee you he's a roar set, and Thunderbolt will break us up every time. I don't want to give him a chance to set up some calm lines. That's why I'm running Z-Shift gear. Z-Shift, what it does is it clears all the stats. It's like a haze before I go for shift gear. So essentially I clear all stats, then I get a +2 speed boost. And once I start killing off one thing after another, his entire team just doesn't want to take Magirna. I just have to have rocks up first. This thing is going to be more of a wall breaker rather than my cleanup sweeper, but it could be a cleanup sweeper. Alolan Marowak mixed with Galvantula mixed with Magirna are kind of my wall, oddly enough, kind of wall breakers. But yeah, this thing is running Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Shift Gear, and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt because I learned my lesson against Sharpedo, and I have to have coverage for the things that I think can switch in on me. For example, Suicune. Also, Doublade is a free switch if I don't pack Shadow Ball. His other switch in would be Venusaur, which at +1 doesn't want to take a Shadow Ball anyway, and I have an easy switch into a lot of things. If he brings honestly, I don't know what he would do with Venusaur. If he brings a Sunny Day set, that'd be really, really goofy. But I mean, I could see it doing work. It would just be incredibly difficult, and I would just spam knockoff with Audino on it. Plus a little Marowak just kind of bodies it after a while. If he brings a Sunny Day Growth set, that's kind of disgusting actually. I would be very sad that I didn't see it coming, but it will die to a Scarf Flamethrower from Nidoking, which, by the way, fun fact of the day, is our last set. We are bringing Sheer Horse to Nidoking, the last time you'll ever see him. And yes, I know it's weird, but you'll understand why when I explain it in my trades. Now, our is a choice Scarf from Sheer Force Nidoking with Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. We're rocking enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Scarfed Darmanitan, meaning that we also outspeed Superior, any form of Superior not Scarfed. We outspeed Togekiss. We outspeed. I actually am not sure. We may speed die with a plus. I mean, the thing is, if he brings us a Venusaur with Earthquake, it can't kill us in one shot. You know, we kill it with a Flamethrower, especially if he brings us Sunny Day set. Almost Stardust, Sludge Wave, Quillfish Almost Stardust, Earth Powers, Quillfish Earth Power, we outspeed Heliolisk. Earth Power kills Heliolisk, Doublade, Flamethrower kills Heracross, Earth Power kills Darmanitan, Flamethrower kills Superior, Thunderbolt. I think is it roll to 2 KO Suicune? I actually want to check that out. Let me check. Nidoking. We are timid, not modest. That might have some sway in this, but level 100. Obviously, no, not level 100. Level 50. Scald cannot kill us from Suicune. Fun fact of the day. And Thunderbolt is also a roll. Crap, Thunderbolt is a roll. If we were modest, it wouldn't be. How tragic. But I don't want to give Darmanitan any chances here. Because, fun fact of the day, an Adamant Darmanitan dies to Earth Power. We will outspeed it, if that is the case. Now, that's the entire point of this thing. It's just meant to hit really hard. Suicune cannot kill us with a Skull unless he sets up a Calm Mind. And at that point, he would have to deal with a combination of, if he's a sub variant, we do have Bug Buzz on our Galvantula, and on top of that, we are going to be able to break this up with almost every single Pokemon on this team. Aside from Audino, but Audino just is going to pass a wish and get into something else that can deal with it. So yeah, that's the gist of this standard sword, which I expected to. Easy switch into, honestly, a middle ground play would be to go into my Nidoking and just start spamming Earth Power, because the only thing you can switch him